Greetings. I'd like to take a few minutes and share with you the features and functions of our community forum. You can access the community forum from any page on our website. But maybe it would be good for us to start by asking the question, what is a community forum? Basically, it is a place where you can post your prayer requests as well as praise items for prayers answered. It's a place where you can submit questions regarding issues and concerns you may face in your caregiving journey. Once you submit these questions, they will be assigned to specific moderators who will respond to your prayer requests and/or your questions. And we will go through how this really works together. But first, it's really important to highlight the fact that community forums are not a confidential or secure space. So please do not put any information that you deem or consider to be of confidential nature. How you reach the community forum is simply by going to our website, and on the main menu, on all our pages, you'll find a link there. Once you click on that link, it will take you to this page. Now, as you scroll down to that page, it will introduce you and walk you through the functions and features of this community forum, just as I'm sharing with you now, but also it will highlight what we call the terms of service. Please read this carefully because it describes your expectations or what you can expect from us, as well as what we can expect from you regarding the content, the confidentiality, and the legal issues that relates to this function. Going back to the top, you'll find the place here where it says log on to our community forum. As you click on that link, it will take you to the actual software that runs behind this web browser. The first piece that we would like you to pay attention to is that very important notice. And the important notice there is really a summary of our terms of reference that we hope you have read. It highlights the fact that it's not confidential, but also very important. Nothing placed on this web forum at any time can be considered legal or professional opinion. If you feel you need some legal or professional advice, please seek appropriate help. In that bar below that image or that video image that you see there, there are 3 tabs, and I'd like to focus on one of them, and that is log in or join. This is really your starting point of entry. Here there are 2 little dots, 2 little boxes that you need to check. One says, I have read the terms of use. The second, I agree with the term of use. Before you go any further, you need to read these terms of use, as we hope you have done already, and agree to them. Once you have done that, the system will ask you to please provide a username. And you can choose any name. We would rather that you do not use your regular personal name, but maybe use the name of your dog, your favorite cat, your favorite holiday destination, anything that will help the system identify you with a username. And then also we will ask you to provide your email, and then you click on join. And once you do that, the system will have all the information it needs to email you back a confirmation of your request. You have requested to join, and we're glad you did that. That email will contain the username that you have selected. Remember, the name of your dog or your cat, as well as your email, and then a long URL, a long link. You must click on that link to confirm that, yes, I want to join, and this is the time when the system will redirect you to another page on the software where we ask you to enter your password. Create a password, because up to now you have not created a password. You did create a username, but we ask you to enter a password that you will remember, an easy password that you can recall easily. And we ask you to enter it twice. Why? Because sometimes we mistype things, and we want to make sure that the password you entered is really the one you want to use. If you have entered these passwords twice correctly, then the system will basically ask you to click join or log in, and it will automatically take you to this page, which is the regular dialogue with the system. This is the place where you get to ask your questions or submit your prayer requests. And for ease of use, we have grouped this into only 4 categories. I need prayer support, I have a prayer request, or I need emotional support, I need spiritual guidance, or I need some caregiving advice or caregiving information. We have grouped these because then your request will be directed to the appropriate channel or the appropriate group of people who can deal with it and best serve you and support you. Once you have done that, the system will open a panel, which is really a very familiar email panel. If you have used any kind of email, for every email, we expect you to type the title of the email. In email language, we call it the subject. What is your request about? Then a place where you type the content of your email as well. So there you have lots of space. You can type as long as you want, but we would encourage you to try to be brief because it makes it easier for people to respond to brief messages rather than long messages. You also have the option to add any attachment that will help explain your request. You can attach a picture, you can extract a document that the moderator or the person who will receive the email will be able to open. There's one other piece that we would like to draw to your attention, and that is private. What do we mean by private? If you click that you want your email or your communication or your request to be private, it will go only to the moderator or moderators that have been assigned to this channel. If you leave it open, it means that anyone who accesses this system will be able to review it. Now, there's an advantage to doing that if you want to share your experience, if you want to share your knowledge or the information you have received, could be of help to other people as well. Once you have done that, all you do is click send my email or send my request or ask my question. It's really you're submitting your email and you're sending it out. Once you have that, will basically your request will automatically be sent to the moderator or moderators assigned to your channel. They will receive an email, and that email will give them a link to your question. And basically, they will go to a similar panel like the normal one that you will register later on, which I will share with you, and submit the answer to your question. In turn, you will receive an email saying, oh, there's a reply from the moderator or a moderators to your question. And then you need to go back to this panel where you log into the system now as a member because the system knows you. How the system will know you is by entering your username and your password. Your username and your password. And should for any reason you have forgotten your password, there's a link there that says, I forgot my password. And the system will send you a link. Actually, it will first ask you to provide your email and will send you a link to reset your password. Supposing you have remembered your password correctly and your username correctly, the system will lead you to the place where the answers to your questions or to your requests have been and the replies you have received. And you'll see the replies listed there on top of your panel. As you click on them, it will open the actual response that you have received from the moderators. You get to choose them and read them, pray about them, and act on them as you see best. But maybe there's more requests. Maybe you have some other questions and add-on comments you'd like to add. Again, here you have the option to type your add-on comments or add-on follow-up questions and submit them, and the moderator will receive them again as you go along. Now, my friends, supposing you have, you're stuck and you have problem with the system and you have a technical question, you have a how do I do something question. For this reason, we have created another category. We say technical support, and our technical moderator will be watching that panel and hopefully will respond to your request for information. Now, having said that, let me tell you about our moderators. They are a wonderful group of people who are giving of their times freely. They are not on staff, they are not paid, they are volunteers. They are squeezing this kind of service in their very busy schedule. So please be gracious in your expectations. Don't expect immediate response. They will do their best to respond at their convenience and at the time they best, hopefully, can respond to you. Having said all of this, please note that this is just a technology. It's a tool. It's an imperfect tool at best. So if you find things that are not working perfectly to your expectations, we apologize, but we trust that the Lord will use it as a means of extending His love and grace into your life throughout your caregiving journey. Have a good day.